You have 17 tabs open right now. 3 unfinished courses, 2 businesses you started and paused, a note in your phone with an idea that could genuinely change your life, sitting next to 4 other notes that said the same thing 6 months ago, and you've been told your whole life that this is a problem, that you are scattered, unfocused, undisciplined, that you start things and never see them through. I want to offer you a completely different explanation. What if the starting isn't the problem? That you were built to start things and nobody ever taught you what to do with that. Let me describe your life and tell me if this is accurate. A new idea hits you, and it's not just an idea, it's a full vision. You can see the whole thing, the brand, the product, the impact, the audience, all of it in one moment. And you go in hard, completely. You research it, build the foundation, tell people about it, maybe even start making money from it. And then somewhere between the exciting beginning and the repetitive middle, something shifts. The energy drops. The new thing stops feeling new and something else appears on the horizon, fresher, more interesting, more alive, and you move towards it. And the first thing sits at 60%, then the new thing hits 60%, and then the pattern continues, and you end up with a graveyard of brilliant ideas at various stages of incompletion and a deep, quiet shame that you never talk about. I know that shame. And I want to tell you today, you have been diagnosing yourself with the wrong problem. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain is not broken. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine running at a speed most people's mind were never designed for. You see possibilities before other people see problems. You see connect ideas across industries, across experiences, across things that have no business being connected, and find something real in the combination you initiate. And initiation is one of the rarest, most valuable skills in the entire economy, because the world is full of people who can execute a clear instruction. The world is desperately short of people who can see what doesn't exist yet and start building it from nothing. That is you. That has always been you. The problem has never been that you start too many things. The problem is that you were told to finish everything yourself when finishing was never your assignment. Let me be precise here, because I'm not giving you permission to be scattered. No, I'm giving you a framework to understand what's happening so you can build around it instead of fighting against it. There are 2 types of cognitive energy. Initiation energy, the spark, the vision, the ability to see possibility and move toward it with full commitment. This energy is high voltage, explosive, time limited. It doesn't last forever on any single thing. And it was never designed to. And then we have completion energy, the systems, the repetition, the daily execution of small tasks that turn a vision into a finished project. This energy is steady, methodical, sustained. And for most builders, these 2 energies do not live in the same brain at the same strength. You are a high initiative person and you have been spending your entire career trying to be a high completion person and feeling like a failure every time you shot. You are not failing. You are misallocating. Let me show you what high initiation looks like when it's properly understood. Richard Branson, over 400 companies started, not run, not managed day by day, started. He has spoken openly about how his brain works, the ability to sit still, the constant new ideas, the need for novelty, and he built an empire. Not by fighting that, but by surrounding himself with people whose superpower was completion. He initiates, his team completes. That's not weakness, that's architecture. What's this name? The ideas, the visions, the words that didn't exist yet, those were what? The system, the operations, the execution. That was Roy, his brother, his completion path. Most people know what? Almost nobody talks about Roy, but without Roy, what vision would have been a graveyard of brilliant, unfinished ideas? Does that sound familiar? The most visionary builders in the world do not become great by learning to finish everything. No, they become great by understanding what they were built for and building a team around what they were not. I tell you this from my own life. I'm a starter. The vision of Elpis Academy, the vision of Digital Mogul Global, I saw it completely before it even existed. The affiliate system, the signal rooms, the content architecture, the community culture, the fintech product, all of it clear in my mind before a single piece was built. And the season I struggled most were the seasons I tried to be the one who built every piece myself. The execution, the repetition, the daily consistency of things that had already been initiated. I burned out. Not because the vision was wrong, because I was doing someone else's job. Why neglecting my own? My job is to see what doesn't exist and start building toward it. The system job, the team's job is to carry it to completion. The moment I understood that, everything I was building started getting built. So here is how you actually build with this kind of brain. Not around it, not despite it, with it. Step 1, stop calling it a flaw. The language you see about your own mind determines how you deploy it. You're not scattered. You are a high bandwidth initiator. Name it correctly. Treat it accordingly. Step 2, capture everything. Your brain generates at a rate your life cannot immediately absorb, which means ideas will feel urgent and then disappear if you don't have a system that catches them without requiring you to act on them immediately. One place, every idea goes there, unfiltered, unedited. You review it weekly with fresh eyes. Most ideas will not survive the review. The ones that do are worth initiating. Step 3, initiate deliberately. Not every idea deserves your full energy. Before you go all in, ask 3 questions. Does this align with where I am building? Can I take this to a point where someone else can carry it forward? Is this the highest use of my initiation energy right now? If no, pack it. Step 4, delegate completion. This is the most important step and the one most builders resist the longest. Completion is a skill. It is not your skill, and that is not a character flaw. It is a hiring brief. Find the people whose superpower is execution, who love the repetition, who find satisfaction in the daily process of building what someone else envisioned. They exist. They are looking for you the same way you were looking for them. Your vision needs their execution. Their execution needs your vision. That partnership is how empires get built. Step 5, protect your initiation energy. It is a finite resources. The meetings that drains you, the admin that exhausts you, the tasks that anyone else could do are stealing the energy that only you can generate. Protect it like it's everything, because for your kind of brain, it is. And I want to say something about how God wires people, because I think we have spiritualized completion in a way that has shamed a lot of builders into thinking their brain is a sin. It is not. First Corinthians chapter 12 says there are different gifts, different kind of service, different kinds of working, but the same God works all of them in all people. Not everyone was built to do the same thing. Not every brain was built to operate the same way. The eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you. The head cannot say to the hand, I don't need you. The head cannot say to the feet, I don't need you. The builder cannot say to the executor, I don't need you. And the executor cannot say to the builder, why don't you finish what you start? Because this is not what the builder was built for. You were built to see, to start, to initiate, all of that, and build the team that honors what you are not. I want to leave this video with one shift, just one. Stop measuring your success by how many things you finished and start measuring it by how many things you started that were worth finishing, because starting is not the problem. Starting the wrong things is the problem. And finishing everything yourself is not the goal. Building something that outlasts your direct involvement is the goal. And that requires you, the initiator, to stop pretending you are supposed to be the executor too. You were built to start things. Build the system that finishes them. Hire the people who love what you don't. Protect the energy that only you carry, and stop apologizing for the way your mind works, because the way your mind works is exactly what the thing you are trying to build has been waiting for. Starting is a skill. Finishing is a system. You were built for one. Build the other.